அனைவருக்கும் என் அன்பான வணக்கங்கள். Good evening, my dears.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
We are in level 2 problem. Welcome. We are in level 2 problem. Leverage analysis. So let's start with the leverage analysis. Concept based questions are there.
Yes, sir.
Good. Page number
70.
page number number
17, sir. 1 song.
17, sir.
70.
concept based questions. The first question, concept based question in leverage analysis. Higher the DOL or lower the DOL, what is preferable?
Lower the DOL.
Very good. High DOL means high fixed cost. Suppose lower the DOL is preferable. The answer for the first one is lower the DOL is preferable. Formula for DOL, contribution
divided by
Contribution
EBIT.
divided by EBIT.
Formula for DFL,
EBIT divided by
EBIT
EBT.
divided by EBT.
formula for DCL.
Contribution divided by
Contribution
EBT.
divided by EBT.
Now, DOL alternative formula, percentage of change in
Percentage change in
Sales.
sales
divided by
divided by EB.
percentage of change in EBIT.
EBT.
Now, formula for DFL, percentage of change in
EPS. Percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in EBIT.
DCL,
percentage change in sales,
Percentage
EPS divided by percentage change in
numerator and percentage of change in.
percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in sales.
Very good. And DOL and DFL is equal to DCL. Okay.
Yes.
What is called leverage company, levered company or leverage company?
Having debt funds, sir.
Debt fund is the levered company. When DFL formula will change, what is the normal formula for DFL?
EBIT
divided by
EBT
minus.
Yeah. Whenever preference dividend is there in this question,
is there.
whenever preference share capital, preference dividend is there in this question, the formula for DFL will change. What is the formula for DFL in case of preference dividend?
EBIT divided by EBT minus preference dividend divided by 100 minus tax.
Very good. In case of unlevered company, DOL is equal to DFL. Is it right or not? Unlevered company. Right or Leah? Very Leah. Unlevered means what?
no interest.
No debt funds, sir.
Upper no debt fund, no interest. Upper DOL is equal to DFL or not?
DFL க்கு வந்து interest இருக்கணும்ல சார்?
ஆமாங்கண்ணா, DOL DFL same answer வருமா வராதா? Because interest is zero.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, நான் கரெக்டா சொல்லுங்க. Unlevered company, DOL is equal to DFL. Is it right or not? Unlevered means interest portion nil. That is correct or not?
Fixed cost, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Why?
No, sir.
DFL is DFL should be what then? Unlevered company.
Sir, that is interest.
What?
Interest, sir. This one is fixed cost.
Therefore, DFL is equal to what in unlevered company?
Sir, 1.
1. அவ்வளவுதானே? DFL is equal to 1 always. Are you with me or not? புரியுதுங்களா? Numerator denominator same டாக்கண்ணா. Because interest is 0. Okay. Change in sales is equal to 50 percentage. Change in sales 50% fall. DOL 2 times. What will be the EBIT of the company? What are the EBIT of the impact on EBIT of the company? Change in sales falls by 50 percentage. DOL 2 times. What is the EBIT of the company? 0 is the EBIT.
0.
Change in sales into DOL. Yeah. After change in sales 50 percentage, DOL 2 times is equal to 100% fall in EBIT. After EBIT 100% correction now, if the EBIT reduced by 100 percentage, 0 is the EBIT. Understand? Understood or not, Sharvana?
Sir.
Then increase in sales 50 percentage, EBIT 100 lakhs, revised EBIT 200 lakhs. Find DOL. Increase in sales 50 percentage. Or EBIT 100 lakhs. If the revised EBIT 200 lakhs mean, find DOL. DOL is equal to 2 times. 100 become 200 ஆயிருக்கு. நானும் 100% increase. 50 become 100% increase ஆனா என்ன பண்ணும்? 50 has to become 100% increase mean multiply with 2. Note it down, otherwise Nigarika. Revised EBIT is equal to change in sales into DOL. That's the formula. இல்லையா? Change in sales into DOL. EBIT 100 become 200. இல்லையா? So, how much percent increase? 100% got increase. Am I right? Therefore, 50% into something is equal to 100 percentage. How much something? 50% into 2 to 100. 50% into 2 is equal to 100. Yeah, Rakesh. Similar to the 6th question only. 6th and 7th question are interlinked. Got the clarity, my dears?
Yes, sir.
Next. Number of equity shares 50,000.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Number of equity shares 50,000. Share price 100. Return on capital employed 40 percentage. Find EBT. So 50,000 into 100 is equal to how much? Share value? 50,000 into 100 is equal to how much?
50 lakhs.
50 lakhs. There is no debt. There is no information for debt fund. Am I right? Therefore, capital employed is still 50 lakhs. Out of which 40% is equal to non-capital employed. So 40% is equal to EBIT. So 50 lakhs into 40% is equal to 20 lakh is the EBIT. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Less interest. Debt, only if there is a debt fund, interest will be there. Therefore, interest is equal to 0. Therefore, EBIT is equal to how much?
20 lakhs.
Same
20 lakhs.
Same 20 lakhs. Got it?
Sir.
Any doubt?
7th one மட்டும் ஒரு தடவை சொல்றீங்க சார்.
7th one. Increase in sales 50%. Original EBIT 100 lakhs. Revised EBIT 200 lakhs. What is the DOL? That's it. Revised EBIT should equal to change in sales into DOL. Okay? Change in sales 50%. into something is equal to the revised EBIT 200 lakhs on 100 become 200 ஆகும். அப்ப எவ்வளவு இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆயிருக்கு? 100 lakhs இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆயிருக்கு இல்லையா கண்ணா? 100% rather 100% increase ஆயிருக்கு. Am I right? 100 become 200, 100% increase. So if you want to get 100%, what to do? 50 into something is equal to 100%. 50 into 2 is equal to 100%. Got it, Rakesh?
Yes, sir.
இதே போனது பாருங்க, இது இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆயிருக்கு, போனது டிக்ரீஸ் சொல்லியிருக்கோம். Sixth question is for decreasing, right? Sales falls by 50%. TOL 2 times. What is the revised EBIT? இல்லையா? அப்ப change in sales 50% into 2 is equal to 100% decrease ஆயிருக்கு. Am I right? With 100% decrease mean EBIT is equal to 0. Whatever the EBIT minus 100% is equal to 0. Got it or not?
Yes, sir.
The sixth one is fall, seventh one is what? Increase. Next போலாமா? Shall we go to the next one, my dears?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Priya. Question patta.
A company produces and sells 10,000 shirts. The selling price per shirt is rupees 500. Variable cost is rupees 200 per shirt. And fixed operating cost is rupees 25 lakhs. Calculate operating leverage. 2. If sales are up by 10%, then what is the impact on EBIT?
Go through the question quickly. Start பண்ணலாமா? Shall we start, my dears?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
L2 leverage analysis. Question number 1. Now, what is the requirement of the question?
Calculate
Calculate
operating leverage.
Calculate operating leverage.
Operating leverage. Sales is equal to how much?
10,000 shirts into rupees 50 per shirt. 500 per shirt. Shirts.
50 lakhs, sir.
50 lakhs, sir.
Total 50 lakhs, sir.
50 lakhs. எப்படி போட்டோம்?
10,000 into 500.
10,000 shirts into 500 ஆகும்னா?
Yes, sir.
Less variable cost. How much the variable cost?
200 per shirt.
200. அப்ப 200 into 10,000 is equal to
20
20
lakhs.
lakhs.
20 lakhs.
balance is equal to contribution.
30 lakhs.
Less fixed cost. How much?
25 lakhs.
25 lakhs.
25 lakhs.
Balance equal to EBIT. இல்லையா கண்ணா?
5 lakhs.
Yes, sir.
They ask DOL only, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
DOL is equal to contribution divided by EBIT. contribution 30 lakhs, EBIT 5 lakhs. Therefore, what is the answer?
6.
6, sir.
6 times.
6 times. What is the next requirement?
If sales are up by 10%, then what is the impact on EBIT?
Revised EBIT. Rakesh, go on to
Yes, sir.
revised EBIT should equal to change in sales into DOL and the impact on revised DOL. Revised EBIT is equal to impact on revised EBIT is equal to change in sales into DOL. Change in sales
10%
10%
increase, sir.
increase.
10% increase up. DOL 6 times. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
55 lakhs.
Therefore, increase in EBIT should be 60%. Got the logic or not?
Yes, sir.
So, revised EBIT should equal to original EBIT how much? 5 lakhs upon
5 lakhs.
5 lakhs.
plus 60% increase.
8 lakhs.
8 lakhs.
Now you got the logic. Rakesh, you understood the previous sums now?
Yes, sir.
Note it down.
Sir,
Yes, Kanu.
sir, scroll பண்ணணும், sir. Okay, sir.
Robust came well. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Silent on the team. I thought you were absent.
இல்ல சார் ரம் போட்டேன்.
Completed, sir.
Shall we go to the next one? Question number 2. Kalidas Prindapa. Kailash Prindapa. Kailash
Yes.
read.
Degree of operating leverage is equal to 1.625 times. Degree of financing leverage is 3.5 times. Change in sales is 6%. Find percentage change in EPS and percentage change in EBIT.
Percentage changing EPS and the EBIT. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know, TCL is equal to DOL into TFL.
TFL. Yes, sir.
DOL how much kana?
1.625.
TFL
3.5.
therefore DCL is equal to how much?
5.6875.
Alternative formula for DCL.
Percentage
DCL
change
Change
in EPS divided by percentage change in
percentage
sales.
of change in EPS
divided by
divided by percentage of change in
EBIT.
EBIT.
EBIT. EBIT is sales.
Sir, sales.
Sales, percentage of change in sales. Okay. Now, answer for the DCL, we got it. 5.6875 is equal to, what is given in this question?
Change in sales 6%.
Change in sales
Sales,
6
Change in
percentage.
sales.
Denominator available 6.
6 percentage.
Therefore, what is the answer for percentage of change in EPS? So
34.125.
percentage of change in EPS is equal to 6 into
34.1.
multiplication. Comes to 34.125.
125.
125.
And
Understood?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
One
Yes.
more requirement. What? Percentage
percentage EBIT.
EBA. So we can apply DFL formula. DFL is equal to, what is the another formula for DFL? Percentage of
Percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in EBIT.
EBIT.
percentage of change in EPS. Okay. Delta EPS. Clear? Rakesh, divided by percentage of change in EBIT.
okay.
Yes.
DFL answer, we got it. How much? 3.5.
3.2. 3.5.
3.5 is equal to percentage of change in EPS. How much the percentage of change in EPS? 34 point.
34.125 divided by EPS.
EPA. So percentage of change in EBIT is equal to what? 34 by 3.5 is equal to
9.75.
9.75.
got it. Got it. Vijay, understood now?
Yes, what, sir?
Understood now?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Good girl, good girl.
சிக்கு இன்னைக்கெல்லாம் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் ஆகும் சார் 2 நாள் கல்யாண சாப்பாடு.
ஜமாய்க்கிறப்ப அந்த பொண்ணு. என்ன விஜய்?
Yes, sir. Sir, close relative marriage, sir. போகாம இருக்க முடியாது, sir.
முடியாதுமா, முடியாது. அங்கதான் எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சவங்களும் வருவாங்க, க்ளோஸ் ரிலேட்டிவ்லாம் வருவாங்க, அப்ப ரிலேட்டிவ் க்ளோஸ் ஆயிடுவாங்க. வெயிட்டிங் லிஸ்ட் ஆர்ஏசியா அதுல இருக்கேன். ஜாய் ஜாய் என்ஜாய்.
Tatkal, sir.
That's
சார் கொஞ்சம் மேல ஸ்க்ரோல் பண்ணுங்க.
இன்னும் இல்லையா?
இந்த பண்ணுங்க.
போருமா?
Okay.
Shall I go to the next problem, Guna?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Rakesh Patekanu.
Problem number 3. DOL year 1 1.3, year 2 1.10 times. Fixed cost year 1 x, year 2 x plus 25%. Find change in contribution in year 2.
Change in contribution. Start பண்ணலாமா?
Sure.
Listen here, my dears. DOL. What is the formula for DOL? Contribution to by EBIT. Clear? Now, contribution minus fixed cost is equal to
EB8.
DOL how many times? Contribution divided by EBIT is equal to how many times?
1.30.
1.3 times.
That is equal to 1.3 times. Listen here. The EBIT 100 means what could be the sales? What could be the sales?
130.
It should be 130. Am I right or not?
Yeah.
Then only 1.3 will come. Am I right or not? Hello?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Therefore, fixed cost should be how much? EBIT 100 means
30.
contribution 130. Therefore, fixed cost should be
30.
understood logic or not? No,
Yes,
got
sir.
clarity, my dears.
Sir.
Now, this is for the current year. We took the example only, right? Now, next year get Ganapa.
Yeah,
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Next year, how much the change in fixed cost they given?
X plus 25%.
25%.
Plus 25%.
30 plus 25% is equal to
37.5.
Hmm?
37.5.
37.5.
37.5. Now, DOL comes to
1.1 times, sir.
1.1 time is equal to contribution divided by EBIT. So now you understood. Am I right or not? Listen here. This is 100% means this 30% is the one, then only 130. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
So similarly, this is 100% means it should be 10%. Then only it's a 110%. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Or you got the clarity or not?
Sir.
If it is 1.3, 130%, this is 100%, this is 130, this is balance 30. Am I right or not?
Right.
ஒரு மடங்கு
Yes.
1.3 மடங்கு. Are you with me or not? Similarly, DOL 1.1 means fixed cost is 10% only. Am I right or not?
Correct.
But 10% is equal to 37.5 mean 110% how much? 37.5 divided by 10 into 110. Or 100%.
375, sir.
என்னப்பா?
375.
EB80 375.
EB80. Okay. 100% is equal to 375. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Contribution
37.5 divided by 10% is equal to 375. Therefore, contribution should equal to how much then? Add பண்ணுங்க.
412.5.
412.5.
412.5.
All of you got it or not? Now,
Yes.
what is the requirement of the question?
Sir, contribution.
Contribution.
Contribution of year 2.
Change in contribution they are asking. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
So, percentage of change in contribution is equal to original contribution 130, whereas your change in contribution 412.5 minus 130. இல்லையா கண்ணா? அதான் difference in changes. So, how much percentage? Into 100 pota, you will get the percentage.
217.31%.
270.30.
217.
0.30.
or 31.
Thanks. Interesting question or not? Not at all.
Sir, the percentage change in contribution what is the report types of benefits?
Percentage change contribution எவ்வளவு சேஞ்ச் ஆயிருக்கு 1 year to another year, எவ்வளவு டிஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஓகே, அப்போ ஒரிஜினல் வந்து எவ்வளவு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஆயிருக்குன்னு பார்க்கணும். 130 become 412 means டிஃபரன்ஸ் எவ்வளவு? நியூமரேட்டர் டிஃபரன்ஸ், டினாமினேட்டர் ஒரிஜினல் அமௌண்ட் இன்டு 100.
Okay, sir.
100 become 110 னா 10% இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆயிருக்குன்றோம் இல்லையா? நியூமரேட்டர் 10, டினாமினேட்டர் 100 போகும். சேம் லாஜிக்.
Okay, sir.
கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணியாச்சா கண்ணா?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணியாச்சா?
Sir.
Rubastri, read the question.
Yes, sir. Question number 4. EBIT 5 lakhs, interest 2 lakh, preference dividend 40,000, tax 35,000, fine, degree of financial leverage.
EB8 லேருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சிருப்பானா EBIT question number என்னமா
4.
4.
Oh,
EBIT how much
5 lakhs.
5 lakhs.
5 lakhs.
less interest how much the interest
2 lakhs.
2 lakhs.
balance equal to EBT
3 lakhs.
less tax how much percent tax
35%.
remaining 65% is equal to earnings after
1,95,000.
1 lakh
95,000, sir.
less preference dividend how much the preference dividend now
40,000, sir.
available how to compute
Available.
Sir.
so earnings available to equity shareholders
1,55,000.
the requirement of the question DFL
DFL.
whenever preference dividend is there formula for DFL is equal to what
EBIT
EBIT divided by
divided by
EBT
EBT minus EB
EBT
divided by 100 minus tax.
preference dividend divided by 1 minus tax or 100 minus tax rate
100 minus tax.
so EBIT எவ்வளவு இருக்கு 5 lakhs
5 lakhs.
so by EBT
3 lakhs.
minus preference dividend 40,000 divided by 100 minus 35 அடக்கணும்
Yes, sir.
so 5 lakhs divided by 3 lakhs minus 40,000 divided by 60% is equal to how much now 40,000 divided by 65% is equal to
6,079.
என்னப்பா
6,079.
இல்ல இல்ல
Sir, 61,538.
538, sir.
38, sir.
1,005
38.
38.
39 round off பண்ணிக்கலாம் sir.
சரி now find DFL
2.09 times.
2.09 அப்பா
Yes, sir.
2.09.
Yes.
2.09 நோட் பண்ணீங்க நெக்ஸ்ட் போலாங்களா?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Read rag. Haripriya padi.
Yes, sir. A company has an operating leverage of 1.2 as against 1.25 during the previous year. If the current fixed cost is 25% more than that of the previous year, to what extent has the contribution earned by the firm changed over the year?
Similar to previous question only. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Will you try or shall we try?
முதல்ல ட்ரை பண்றோம் சார்.
Try பண்றீங்களா?
Yes, sir.
Will you try? Thereafter you will try. Similar to previous question. Completed, my dears. May I help you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 2 years info. Am I right? Previous year and the current year. Similar to previous question in that. DOL, based on DOL, the question is. Am I right?
Yes, sir. 4.17 was this.
Contribution minus
EB80.
fixed cost is equal to EB80 edagana.
EB80.
DOL is equal to current year previous year how much?
1.6.
1.2.
1.25.
2.5.
Yeah, 1.25.
1.25.
Whereas current year 1.2. Yeah.
1.2.
1.2.
So let's take 100 is the EB80. So formula for DOL 1.25 is equal to contribution divided by EB80.
EB80.
So 1.25 is equal to contribution divided by the EB80 100. If you are going to take means what could be the contribution?
125.
Now got the clarity or not? It is 125. I think, but DOL 1.25 now 25 means EB80 100%, contribution 1.125% on EB80. Am I right? Therefore, what could be the fixed cost?
25.
Next year, what about the changes in fixed cost?
25% more than fixed cost is
more than previous year.
20%.
yes, sir.
31.25.
31.25.
31.25.
25.
Therefore, the 31.25 is equal to 20%. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
So
So EB80 156.25. Contribution 187.5.
add the contribution.
Yes, sir. 187.5.
187.5.
7.5.
25.
Yes, sir.
0.25. Sir.
Contribution minus fixed cost equal to EB80. இப்போ EB80 0.50 இருக்கும் இல்லையா?
0.5 தான் சார்.
Right edagana?
5 minus 0.5.
Now what are the requirement? Percentage of change again.
Percentage change in contributions.
How much change in contribution?
50.
How much change in contribution? 187.5 minus 125 the change. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Percentage of change in contribution is equal to 187.5 minus 125.
62.5.
Divided by original contribution 125. So how much the percentage of changes?
50.
50, sir. 50%.
So 50% changes. Easy or not?
Yes, sir.
In the second year, 20 fixed cost progress, அது மட்டும் எப்படி சார் 20% போட்டிருக்கோம். செகண்ட் இயர்ல fixed cost 20% கண்டுபிடிக்கிறோம். அது மட்டும் எப்படி சார்?
இல்லடா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இயர் 125% இருக்கடா 1.25 இருக்கா?
Yes, sir.
அப்ப this is 100% means this is 20%, this is 120%. 1.25ங்கிறது
Yes, sir.
இல்லையா? அதே மாதிரி DOL 120 என்ன அர்த்தம்? EB80 100%, 20% is the fixed cost and 120% is the contribution.
Okay, sir.
ஒன்னுங்கிறது 100%, remaining 20%, 20%. இதே மாதிரி ஒன்னுங்கிறது 100%,
Okay, sir.
20 is the
Remaining 20. Okay, sir.
निकारिका अंडरस्टूड करना?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Shall I go to the next one? ஏன் ஹரிப்பிரியா நோல் போட முடியல என்னாச்சு?
Sir?
போட்டியா?
Yes, sir.
Achaleshwara, what happened to you? Completed?
Yes, sir.
Vignesh, understood or not? Sangamadi Surya, manageable? Shall I go to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Complete?
sir.
Yeah.
Achaleshwara, kindly read the question.
Yes, sir.
Great. ஹரிப்பிரியா படிக்கணும். யாரா படிக்கிறீங்களா? ரூபஸ்ரீ படிக்கிறோம்.
Yes. Question number 6. From the following details of X Limited, prepare the income statement for the year ended 31st March 2024. Financial leverage 2, interest 2000, operating leverage 3, variable cost as a percentage of sales 75%, income tax rate 30%.
That's all.
Yes, sir.
Sixth question of another. Income statement, nothing but profitability statement. Statement of computation of profit. Particulars and amount. Now, we'll write the format first. Sales minus variable cost is equal to contribution minus fixed cost is equal to EBIT less interest is equal to hope there is no preference dividend and all clear. Less tax is equal to EAT. Now, what about the available data?
Interest 2000.
Interest 2000, sir.
Interest element available in this question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How much? 2000.
2000.
2000.
2000.
Next.
Tax rate is 3%.
Tax rate, how much percentage?
30%, sir.
30%.
30%. Next.
A variable
Variable
cost.
cost is percentage of sales 75%.
75%.
Yes, sir.
Next. That's all of them.
Operating leverage.
POL.
Operating
Financial
leverage,
operating-
financial leverage இருக்கு sir.
Financial leverage.
Okay. First, DFL எடுத்துக்குமா? Interest is yeah, DFL
Yes,
is equal to what the formula? EBIT.
EBIT divided by EBT.
Yes. Okay. DFL. Answer for the DFL.
2.
2
Two.
times is equal to EBIT divided by EBIT minus interest is equal to EBT. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So 2 is equal to EBIT we don't know minus EBIT less interest how much kanna?
2000, sir.
4,000.
So 1 EBIT should equal to 2 into EBIT, 2 EBIT minus 2000 into 2 is equal to 4000. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, EBIT is equal to how much?
4,000.
4,000, sir.
EBIT is equal to 4. Any difficulty kanna? All are comfortable? Now we got EBIT is equal to 4000. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So reverse side. 4000 minus 2000 is equal to EBT 2000.
2,000.
30% tax gone, balance 70% is equal to
1,400.
1400 EAT. Next,
Operating leverage.
POL is available. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Contribution divided by
EBIT.
answer for the DOL.
3.
3, sir.
3 is equal to contribution divided by EBIT 4000. Therefore, contribution is equal to how much?
12,000.
12,000.
We got contribution of 12,000. Balance is equal to fixed cost
8,000.
8,000.
8,000. Sales 100 means variable 70%. Therefore, contribution should be remaining 28%. Am I right? 25% is equal to 12,000 means sales 100% is how much?
48,000, sir.
48,000.
1,4, huh? 14.
48.
48,000.
48.
Variable cost comes to
36,000.
36,000.
interesting or not? Interesting and useful, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Note it down. Completed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Check பண்ணி full எழுதிட்டே பார்த்து. Go to next problem.
So let me read this question, sir. Like last problem, I just got an internet mishelp. I'll read this problem.
Read. Please.
Seventh problem. The capital structure of JCPL Limited is as follows. Equity share capital of rupees 10 each, worth rupees 8 lakh. 8% preference share capital of 10 each, 6,25,000. 10% debenture of rupees 100 each, 4 lakh, and the total is 18,25,000. Additional information: profit after tax taxed at 30% is rupees 1,82,000. Operating expenses including depreciation worth rupees 90,000, being 1.50 times of EBIT. Equity share dividend paid at 15%. Market price per share rupees 20. You are required to calculate operating and financial leverage, cover for the preference and equity share of dividends, the earnings yield and price earning ratio, and the net fund flow.
Good. Operating and financial leverage. Okay. So first we can prepare the income statement, okay, as a working note. Sales minus variable cost is equal to contribution less fixed cost is equal to EBIT less interest is equal to EBT. Less tax is equal to EAT. Any preference student? Any preference share capital is there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Preference dividend is equal to earnings available to equity share. You know this format, am I right? We'll do the filling the blanks. Profit after tax available. How much gonna?
1,82,000.
1,82,000.
Earnings after tax 1 lakh. Any preference dividend is available? Preference share capital is how much?
6,25,000.
8%. 6,25,000. 8%.
50,000 preference dividend.
Therefore, preference dividend comes
50,000.
50,000, sir.
for earnings available to equity shareholders.
132.
How much percent tax?
30%.
30%.
Therefore, EAT remaining 70%. 70% is equal to 1,82,000 means 100% is how much? EBT how much?
2,60,000.
Interest? Any debt fund interest? Debenture 10% is equal to 40,000.
10%.
4 lakh into 10% is equal to 40,000. Am I right?
Yeah.
Debt fund is that.
10%. Sir,
Debt fund இருக்குடாங்கன்னா அதுல 10% interest.
10%, sir.
40,000 அப்பா.
Hmm.
Therefore EBT
3 lakhs.
EBIT 3 lakhs இல்லையா?
Yeah.
வேற என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கான்? Fixed cost contribution தான் இருக்கா? DOL is
Depreciation இருக்கு, sir.
operating expenses including depreciation. Okay. Then that 90,000 depreciation includes all the fixed cost then. Am I right? Arun?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
DOL is equal to 1.5 times. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Contribution divided by EBIT. It's a 1.5 times is equal to contribution divided by EBIT. How much? 3 lakhs.
3 lakhs.
Therefore, contribution is equal to
4 lakh 50,000.
4 lakh
50,000.
contribution. We got it 4 lakh. Therefore, fixed cost how much?
150.
1,50,000, sir.
Any variable cost percentage or PV ratio there? That's all.
No.
That's all, sir.
Okay. Operating expense there. Yeah. 1. EBIT being 1.5 times of EBIT. DOL is not 1.5. Yeah. Operating expenses including depreciation 1.5.
Yeah, sir, correct.
Am I right, Arun?
Yes, sir.
So, you have to make a correction. Listen here. Up to EBIT, correct? Am I right?
Yeah.
Operating expenses including depreciation, இது எல்லாம் சேர்த்து தான் 1.5. Am I right?
Yeah.
4,50,000 is the sales itself. Understood or not? Not contribution. Or with me or not?
Okay, sir.
EBIT into 1.5 times is equal to 4,50,000. That itself sales. Why? Operating expenses is being 1.5 times. Yeah. Variable cost is operating expenses. Am I right? Fixed cost is operating expenses. The total operating expenses is equal to 3 lakh into 1.5 times. Am I right? Comes to how much? 4 lakh.
4.5 lakhs. 50,000.
Therefore, sales comes to how much? The two together comes to 4. Up 3 lakhs plus 4 lakh, 4.5 lakh is equal to
7 lakh. 50,000.
Shall I repeat once again? Are you comfortable?
Please repeat, sir.
Once.
Repeat.
Sales, variable and fixed cost total is called operating cost. Okay, operating expenses. Am I right? Balance is equal to what? EBIT. Am I right or not?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
EBIT 3 lakhs சொல்லிட்டோம். We got it. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Operating expenses EBIT ல 1.5 times சொல்லிருக்கான். 1.5 or 2.5 அப்பா?
1.5 times, sir.
1.5.
3 lakhs into 1.5 is equal to 4,50,000 operating expenses. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Therefore, sales is equal to remaining 7,50,000. Understood?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, bifurcating variable to fixed
Yes, sir.
cost, it's a total cost later. Or is it or not?
Yes, sir. புரிஞ்சிடுச்சு.
Yes.
அதை காணா போச்சு.
அது
Disappear. Now got the income statement easier இருக்கப்ப. So இதை பிடிச்சிட்டோம்னா, if you have the control in the income statement, you can solve all the problem, right? Now up to this stage, any doubt in income statement kanna?
No, sir.
Now
No,
we can go by requirement by requirement. What is the first requirement?
Operating
Operating leverage, sir.
என்னப்பா?
Operating and financial leverage.
Financial leverage.
Operating. இது தப்பு இல்லையா?
Yeah.
It's not the correct one. DOL. So DOL. Contribution, how much now? Operating leverage. We don't know how much the contribution. Am I right or not?
Don't. Yeah.
Then we have to assume only depreciation is a fixed cost because there is no other information. Am I right?
Yes,
No.
sir.
Out of 4,50,000, we have to segregate into variable cost and fixed cost. Anna. There is no other info with respect to fixed cost except depreciation. So we can assume depreciation alone is a fixed cost because there is no other clue. Am I right? Therefore, out of 4,50,000, 90,000 is the depreciation fixed cost. Therefore, remaining variable cost comes to how much?
360.
360.
3,60,000 upper. Upper variable cost 3,60,000. Okay. Fixed cost
90,000.
90,000. Sales 7,50,000. Already we got it. Therefore, what would the contribution kanna?
390.
390.
3,90,000, sir.
Three lakh. So contribution 3,90,000. Divided by EBIT old kanna?
3 lakhs, sir.
1.3.
How much? 1.3.
1.3.
1.3. Next. What is the next one? DFL also they ask, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
DFL is equal to EBIT divided by
EBT minus
EBT. Am I right? But here preference dividend is there. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Minus
100 minus
preference dividend divided by 100 minus or 1 minus tax rate. So EBIT 3 lakhs. Divided by EBT. 2,60,000.
2,60,000.
Minus preference dividend 50,000 divided by 100 minus tax rate. Total tax rate
30%.
30%, sir.
so it comes to how much?
0.25.
50,000 by 70%. Other 2,60,000 subtract pannu. So DFL போடுங்க சீக்கிரம். Fast.
1.59.
1.59, sir.
0.59 times. What is the next requirement now?
Earning yield
cover
and
for the preference and
yield.
equity share dividends.
Enanappa? Sorry.
Cover the preference and equity shares of dividends.
Okay. Preference dividend, equity dividend coverage. Yeah. Okay. Preference dividend coverage ratio. For the preference dividend, earnings after tax, out of which only you have to pay dividend. Am I right? Earnings after tax divided by preference dividend. How much the earnings after tax?
1,82,000.
182 divided by
50,000.
50,000.
how many times you can give the dividend?
3.64, sir.
3.67.
64. Yes, sir.
3.64 times. Similarly, equity dividend coverage ratio. With respect to equity, earnings available to equity shareholders, I would say, right? Out of which only you can give the equity dividend. Earnings available to equity shareholders. Divided by equity dividend. How much the earnings available to equity shareholders? 1,32,000.
1,82,000.
Divided by equity dividend.
50,000.
எவ்வளோப்பா?
50,000.
Equity share
equity dividend கொடுக்கல சார் நம்ம கம்ப்யூட் பண்ணோம்.
Okay. Market price per share is available. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So,
equity share dividend paid 15% இருக்கு சார்.
correct. Number of equity shares how much kanna?
80,000 shares இருக்கு, sir.
We can continue here. Number of equity shares 80,000 appa.
Yes, sir.
The earning per share comes to earnings available to equity shareholders divided by number of shares is equal to earning per share. How much the earning per share?
1.65, sir.
Sorry?
1.65, sir.
1.65 appa.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 1.65.
Any dividend payout ratio there kada kanna?
Equity shares dividend by 15% இருக்கு, sir.
15% இருக்கு.
Now, equity share என்னப்பா சொல்றீங்க? Sorry?
Equity share dividend paid 15%.
15 or 50?
15, sir.
1.5, sir.
15.
EPS into DPR.
TPS is equal to EPS into dividend payout ratio.
Yes, sir.
Any dividend payout ratio available?
15%.
என்ன கொடுத்துருக்கான்? Equity share dividend paid 15% ஆகனா?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
15% னா எதுல சொல்றான் 15%? Earning per share 15% or any other clue is given?
Market price per share 20 இருக்கு, sir, rupees.
Sir, equity share dividend paid 15% plain கொடுத்திருக்காங்க சார்.
Yes, sir.
Equity dividend எவ்வளவு போடலாம் அப்ப?
Sir, 19,800.
How come?
Sir, EPS into DPOR 1.65 into 15% போட்டு dividend per share வந்துட்டு 0.2475 வரும் சார்.
Okay.
அதை வந்துட்டு 80,000 ஷேர்ஸால மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணா 19,800 டிவிடெண்ட் வரும்.
அது டிவிடெண்ட் பேஅவுட் ரேஷியோ டிவிடெண்ட் 15% மொட்டையா கொடுத்தா ஆன் EPS எடுக்கணும். 15% 1.5 into number of shares எவ்வளவு இருக்கு?
80,000.
80,000.
80,000 to 1.5.
1,20,000.
1,20,000.
1,20,000 you have to take. Am I right? Dividend payout ratio is not given. Am I right? Dividend payout ratio is not given. They are given how much? 15% they are paying dividend. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
10 rupees a share price. Out of it, 15% they are paying dividend. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Number of shares how much? How much?
80,000.
80,000 shares.
80,000 number of shares into 10 rupees shares, out of which 15%, 1.5.
Yes, sir.
15% they are paying. 1.5 into 80,000 is the dividend. Comes to
1,20,000.
1,20,000, sir.
1,20,000. Denominator 1,20,000. Dividend coverage ratio, dividend coverage ratio is equal to
1.1 times.
1.15.
Rakesh, understood or not?
Nice.
Dividend payout ratio. The dividend payout ratio is given in EPS into dividend payout ratio. You can apply as a DPS. Am I right? But they said for dividend is equal to 15%. 15% on what? Face value.
Direct face value.
Kindly refer what the next requirement.
Fund flow. Sorry. This earning yield price earning ratio. Earning yield and price earning ratio.
P ratio and earnings yield.
Earning yield ratio. Yeah. With respect to earning yield ratio, formula EPS by MPS. Earning per share by market price per share equal to yield ratio. Earning per share how much?
1.65.
1.65, sir.
65.
Did we got it or what? 1.65.
Already we compute, sir.
Yeah, 1.65. Market price given in this question. Yeah.
20.
Out of 20 rupees value of the share, we are getting 1.265. Therefore, what is the percentage of earnings yield?
8.25.
8.25.
We are getting 8.25%. Price earning ratio also they ask. Am I right? Price earning kettukana lepa?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Formula for price earning ratio?
MPS
by EPS.
Market
price per share by earning per share. It's expressed in
5.1%.
12.12 times.
12.1.
12.12 times. What next, Kana?
Net fund
flow.
Fund flow, sir.
Net to fund flow. With respect to fund flow, earnings available to equity shareholders. How much?
1,32,000, sir.
132,000. Out of which we have to pay preference dividend. Equity dividend. How much equity dividend you are going to pay?
1,20,000, sir.
Balance how much?
12,000.
12,000.
12,000.
Add depreciation, non-cash item. How much?
90,000, sir.
90,000, sir.
90,000. That's what total available fund holder.
21,000.
Company's total.
1,02,000.
1,02,000.
1,02,000.
1 or 2.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay. 1,02,000. The company has available. What next? That's all.
Yes, sir.
Superb sum.
Yeah.
So this sum, the income statement in கையில வச்சிருந்தேன்னாக்க you prepare income statement properly, it's easy for you to solve problem quickly. Am I right? Formulas are separated, note பண்ணிக்கிறியா? Hope you are noting down the formula separately. Am I right? As usual, good response.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you will not.
Yes, sir.
சங்கமதி சூர்யா புரியுதுங்களா?
Yes, sir.
Reached home or not?
இல்ல சார் இனிமே தான் 10க்கு அப்புறம்.
சார் நெட் ஃபண்ட் ஃப்ளோக்கு நம்ம டெப்ரிசியேஷன் ஏன் சார் ஆட் பண்ணோம்?
டோட்டல் எவ்வளவு ஃபண்ட் எவ்வளவு கேஷ் இல்லாம
ஸோ அதனால நான் கேஷ் எக்ஸ்பெண்டிச்சரை ஆட் பண்ணணும். ஓகே சார்.
ஃபண்ட் ஃப்ளோ அக்ரூவல் பேசிஸ், கேஷ் ஃப்ளோ கேஷ் பேசிஸ்.
கேஷ் ஃப்ளோ ஓகே சார்.
டெப்ரிசியேஷன் சம்பந்தம் கிடையாது. புரியுதா?
அண்டர்ஸ்டுட் சார். எஸ்.
ஒரு क्वेश्चन டெப்ரிசியேஷன் ஆட் பண்ண கேஷ் ஃப்ளோ தான் சேம் ஃபண்ட் கொண்டு வரும். சரியா? முடிஞ்சதா கண்ணா? Completed கண்ணா?
No, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
Yes, sir.
எல்லாம் முடிச்சிட்டீங்களா கண்ணா?
Yes, sir.
ஹரிப்ரியா, இந்த கொஸ்டின் படிக்கிறியா?
Yes, sir. Delta Limited has an equity share of rupees 10 lakhs consisting of 1 lakh equity share of rupees 10 each. The company is going through a major expansion plan requiring to raise funds to the tune of rupees 6 lakhs. To finance the expansion, the management has following plans. Plan 1, issue 60,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. Plan 2, issue 40,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each and balance through long-term borrowing at 12% interest per annum. Plan 3, issue 30,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each and 3,000 rupees 10 each 9% debentures. Plan 4, issue 30,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each and the balance through 6% preference shares. The EBIT is expected to be rupees 4 lakhs per annum. Assume tax rate of rupees 40,000. Require calculate EPS in each of the above plans to ascertain the degree of financial leverage in each plan. That's it, sir.
Go through the question quickly. ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாமா? What is the requirement கண்ணா?
Calculate EPS in each of the following above plans.
EPS. Okay. Statement of computation of EPS. எவ்வளவு ஆப்ஷன் கொடுத்துக்கோங்கண்ணா? Plan
4 plans இருக்கு சார்.
Plan 1, for all the plans they are asking EPS. இல்லையா கண்ணா?
Yes, sir.
Now, currently they are depending on equity only, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Current equity share capital of the company, how much? Existing equity share
10 lakhs, sir.
10 lakhs.
10 lakh.
1 lakh into 10. Yeah. Currently, they are depending on 10 lakh. What are the? In addition to that, the company has 6 lakh. They need a fund. Am I right?
Yeah, additional.
Additional fund only we are going to raise in different fashion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Additional funds. First one, equity share capital control. Additional equity shares. Plan 1, 60,000 shares. Upper 6 lakhs in plan 1, 6 lakhs by way of equity share we are issuing. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In plan 2,
4 lakh
4 lakhs in
equity.
equity.
Equity and balance.
Balance is debt.
Debt.
The 4 lakhs equity. How much percent debt?
Balance.
How much percentage?
12%, sir.
12 lakh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
12% debt.
Yeah. 12%.
Borrowing 12%, sir.
Loan. Am I right?
Remaining
Remaining 2 lakhs by way of loan out of 6 lakhs. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Third option is
3 lakh.
3 lakhs equity share capital.
Equity share capital 3 lakhs. Next.
Yes, sir.
Debentures.
Debenture how much?
3 lakh. 9%, 3 lakh.
Remaining
9% debentures.
9% debentures.
remaining Sultanappa.
Yes.
Remaining 9% debenture 3 lakhs. Last option.
3
Equity
lakh
share capital 3 lakhs.
Preference.
6% preference share.
Such a beautiful question, no? All the everything or control. Remaining 3 lakhs. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
The formation of this capital employed only important. Idu purinjana full sum over. Thereafter, you know the format. Am I right or not? You should not get the confused with respect to formation of the capital structure. Current capital employed by way of equity share capital. Additional fund 6 lakhs. Option A only by way of equity share capital. Option B equity and loan. Option 3 on the equity and debenture. Option 4 equity and preference shares. Am I right? Upper total capital employed becomes 16 lakhs. All are comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is problem over. And return on capital employed is there, my dears?
4 lakhs, sir. EBIT 4 lakhs.
EBIT
correct. EBIT
25%.
Directly available, you have to compute it now. 4 lakhs. Yes.
4 lakhs, sir.
Ready-made basis.
Return compute.
Return table. We need EBIT only. All the column 4. Four lakhs is after raising the 6 lakhs only. Am I right or not? Expected to be. Then it's after raising the fund. Now, less interest. With respect to interest. Interest on loan and interest on debenture, both available. Am I right? Interest on 12% on 2 lakhs is equal to
24,000.
24,000. Debenture 9% on 3 lakh is equal to
27,000. 27,000.
balance equal to EBT, earnings before tax. 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs minus 24,000 is equal to
3,76,000.
Next.
3,73,000.
less tax
40%.
balance equal to earnings after tax. Remaining 60% is equal to earnings after tax. Comes to
Like 40,000.
2
2,40,000 earnings after tax.
lakhs 40. Okay. Next.
2,25,006.
225.
600. 2,23,800.
23,800. Less preference dividend. How much percent preference share capital ka naam? 6%.
6%, sir.
On 3 lakh is equal to
18,000.
18,000. 18,000. Balance is equal to earnings available to equity shareholders. Clear? $2,40,000. 2,25,600. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Last
223,800.
1 lakh.
222,000.
2,22,000.
22,000.
Right? EPS there also, right? Number of equity shares. Existing low irukku
1 lakh, sir.
1 lakh. 1 lakh.
In case of first one, 6 lakhs divided by 10 rupees.
Yes, sir.
So 1,60,000 revised equity shares. Right?
Yes, sir.
Check panikallar. Second case.
1 lakh. 1 lakh, sir.
Enappa?
1,40,000.
1,40,000. 1,40,000. Next 1,30,000 again.
Yes, sir.
Last also 1,30,000.
Same. Yes, sir.
Krishnadas Purinda.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, EPS is equal to
1.5,
1.5.
1.61,
0.61.
1.72,
1.72.
1.71.
1.71,
7 upper. So rupees per share. Okay. One more requirement. TFL they ask. Right?
Yes, sir.
Formula for DFL.
EBIT divided by EBT.
EBIT 4 lakh divided by 2,40,000 is equal to
1.67.
1.67 times. Next, 3,76,000 divided by 2,25,600 is equal to
1.67.
again 1.67 upper.
Yeah.
Next, 373 divided by 223,800 is equal to
Same, sir.
1.6.
check pannellarum. Okay, 1.67 upper.
Sir,
1.6.
EBIT EBT in plan 1 ரெண்டுமே சேமா தானே சார் இருக்கும்? 4 lakhs 4 lakhs.
DFL என்ன ஃபார்முலா? EBIT to EBT தானப்பா?
Yes sir.
Anything wrong?
மாத்தி எடுத்துக்கலாம் நினைக்கிறேன். அடுத்து தான் எடுத்துருக்குமா?
சார் 1.67 பிளான் 1 வரா சார். பிளான் 1க்கு வந்துட்டு 1 தான் சார்.
1 தான் சார் வரும். 4 lakhs EBIT and EBT ரெண்டுமே 4 lakhs 4 lakhs சார்.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன் 1ப்பா?
எஸ் சார். நம்ம வந்து EBT EAT பார்த்துட்டோம் சார்.
EAT பார்த்துட்டோம். ஓகே சார். நெக்ஸ்ட் 4 lakh divided by
3 lakhs 76,000.
3,76,000. 1.06.
06.
then EBIT எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 4 lakh divided by EBT 3,73,000 is equal to
1.0.
1.07.
1.0723.
0723. Whereas here preference dividend is there. Am I right? Have to compute.
Yes sir.
Whenever preference dividend is there, EBIT how much kana?
4 lakh.
4 lakhs.
4 lakhs divided by EBT
Minus
4 lakhs minus preference dividend
18,000.
18,000
Divided by
divided by 100 minus tax rate
40%.
30.
40%.
40 edakana
40.
1.08.
so here alone you should be careful. What is the answer?
0.08.
Very good. Understand the beauty of this sum?
Yes sir.
Interesting இருக்கக்கனா காப்பி பண்ணி கீதா மேடம் கவனிக்கிறாங்களா? விஜய்க்கு புரிஞ்சுதாங்கண்ணா?
Yes sir.
விஜய் உனக்கு அவங்க வாய்ஸ் டப்பிங் பண்ணா நீ சைலண்டா இருக்கியா?
What sir?
Geeta madam given the voice dubbing, that's why you are silent.
சார் ஒன் டவுட்டு சார்.
எஸ் கண்ணா சொல்லுப்பா.
இந்த கேபிட்டல் எம்ப்ளாய்டு ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்ல சார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்.
ஆமாப்பா.
இஸ் இட் ஃபார் அவர் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் ஒன்லி இல்லை எனி ஸ்டெப் மார்க் வில் ப்ரொவைட் இந்த எக்ஸாம் சார்?
இது போட்டு தான் உனக்கு கண்ட்ரோலே இருக்கும். நம்பர் ஆஃப் ஷேர்ஸ் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் இல்லையா? நம்பர் ஆஃப் ஷேர்ஸ்க்கு 2 ஈக்விட்டி ஷேர் ஆட் பண்ண வேண்டும்.
சப்போஸ் இப்போ நான் வந்து
இந்த கேபிட்டல் எம்ப்ளாய் போடணும், திரும்ப அது ஒர்க்கிங் போடணும் இருக்கும் இல்லையா, நம்பர் ஆஃப் சார்ஜ் கண்டுபிடிக்கும் போது. டு அவாய்ட் த சேம் போட்டுலாமே.
ஓகே ஓகே சார், தேங்க்ஸ் சார்.
சார்
சொல்லுப்பா.
சார் ஸ்க்ரோல்.
கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணி வச்சாங்கண்ணா. ரிப்ளியா முடிச்சுட்டேப்பா.
சார் 1 minute சார்.
Take your own time. Any doubt, Tana?
Sir, completed, sir.
Vijay? Purti aayo?
Last, sir. Okay.
So with this, successfully we have completed
Leverage.
two of leverage analysis. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Happy square.
Yes, sir.
Or crash course as well as repeated students. All are happy. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ
Yes, sir.
Good.